A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Shakir with the grab. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed left side to Samuel. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Again, Allen to the air. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air again, Allen. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands. Couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Dolphins will have some work to do as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
A-chain again. Broke through the tackle. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. His first throw is an interception. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another one for Cook. And they had that one contained right at the line. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Allen. Has it at the 7. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal. Runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, Shine?
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Get safe. Go ahead.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey. All right.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. Yeah, ready.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Get set.
Handoff running left, A-Chain. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey, 21, T8. Go ahead. Scat.
Tua now from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Tua off the play fake. He's trying another one deep. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
First down throw for Allen. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Buying some time right. That's caught. Devon Achane. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running left, here's Achane. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
They're right here.
They'll stick with Achane. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Jim. Watson, Oscar. Hey.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Headed out right. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Able to find Achane. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down run from Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's caught at the 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Achane has the Miami touchdown. on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard gain. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's on the move. Intercepted in the end zone. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. They're out and set. 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Connection made to Coleman. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. Allen on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Sam Martin on the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fields this clean at the 30. Escapes a defender. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphins football. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And this one does not go far. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Hits him on the in route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Blitz coming, Tua. H-Chan reels it in. He's got to gain a 6 there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. From the red zone now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Throwing again here on second. Tagovailoa dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. He's going to keep this one. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Ready, shot. Hey, long. Shot. Shot.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. On the move. Headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Turpin with a return. This return makes it up to the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Here's A-Chain running right. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
All right. Out.
Back to throw, Tua. Has a man, it's Achane. Pushing it up past the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Yeah. Ready. Out.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Get set.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Man in motion here. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Solo left Zion. Out.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. Hands off here to Davis. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and goal for Allen. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Dolphins 14.
Bass now to kick this away. Hill now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Get right here.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. 8 on the inside give. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Flush down out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Let's go. Hey, 21, TA. Done.
3rd and long for him here. Called in by Waddle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Go ahead. Hey. Watson, Oscar. Hey.
Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down for a loss. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. To the line they go. It's second down. Another one for Cook. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A-Chain again. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready. 21G, 21G. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his man, Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a MIA-LLDolph.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. On target to Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2 and out from the gun. Forced out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
44, ready. Set.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for another MIA-LLDolph.
Trying to run it in, A-Chan. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, let's go.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Ready to stay.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the
Trying again with Achan. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
Come on, 2.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins losing by 7. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Achan. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins cut it to a point late in this one. Devon Achan with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Turpin with a return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Taken in by Smith. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to AJ. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Turpin with a return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Bass now to kick this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Hey, 21 TA. Get safe. Go ahead. Hut.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Alert, alert, alert! That's it.
This is Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he's brought down after a short gain. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Miami.